Hey friends, what's going on? Keder here on a beautiful day, night, whatever time you're watching this. Pound that for watching this video. So, I'm over here just thinking about something, and I say, hey, let's do this live. And there's a couple of concepts that I want to talk about in this video. There's two concepts that I want to get your attention to real quick. Two concepts. What's going on? Let me know where you're watching from. If you live, what's going on with your life? What's going on with your land? How you guys doing today? How you feeling? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what's up. So, I'm going to be talking about how to create insane ROI with videos. Now, the reason I call it this insane ROI, I'm African in the house. What's up, guy? How you doing? So we're going to be talking about creating insane ROI with videos and how utilizing videos can be one of the ways to increase your ROI to a whole next level. I'm going to show you guys some results real quick. I don't know too many people in the industry who's doing $25 EPC. I mean, EPC stands for earning per click, which means that every clicks that you get can create. I mean, most people in the industry average, you're looking at your EPCs as like $2. $3 EPCs are great, Now, what I'm going to show you is, there's two concepts that I want to share in this video. Okay, number one, we'll be talking about priming, and then number two, we'll be talking about, number one, we'll be talking about priming. Number two, we'll be talking about mirror neurons, okay? Those are two concepts that a lot of people use them in psychology, but they you can utilize them into your sales funnel. You can utilize them to grow your business to a whole next level and make stuff happen. So let's talk about the EPC that I'm seeing. Like yesterday, I did a video, show a couple of proof as far as income-wise, and yesterday was Sunday, okay? It was Sunday, and I spent the whole day in church, and I didn't do much. I didn't drive much traffic. I didn't do much, but I still ended up getting 274 leads for the day. And I'll show you by EPC, okay? So here's what I mean by EPC real quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in into this thing here. Okay, so this is my affiliate income, okay? Affiliate. That was yesterday, Sunday, but my other income made $1,000. But look at the clicks, okay? Look at the clicks. I want you to pay attention to this. Look at the clicks. That's 40 clicks that made $1,000. So what you want to do is to divide 48 by 1K, okay? And today it's actually getting a little bit more, but from yesterday, from 48 clicks to get $1,000, I mean, this is my affiliate income, the affiliate side. Now we're talking about priming, and how do I go from getting $2 EPC, which is the average, the standard industry average, to start getting $25 EPC on some of my stuff almost on a daily, every single day? Now, how can you do that? How can you grow? How can you separate yourself from just average to start crushing to a whole next level? And that's why I want to talk about videos and how videos are so powerful, how you can create insane ROI. Now, what I just showed you, the 45 clicks is free traffic. It's not paid traffic. Now, I'm not against paid traffic. I run paid traffic for those of you who maybe want to ask, have paid traffic going on. But what I just showed you right there is free traffic from videos. Now, the whole concept with priming, okay? Priming is when you subconsciously, priming is a subconscious memory or stimuli that creates a perception or anticipation of something, okay? So that's what priming does. So when I create my videos, the reason why it converts, like my offers and other stuff converts, the reason why your offers and other stuff will convert is you go into the stage of priming. You're not selling in your videos. Like this video, I'm not trying to sell you anything. There won't be any link at the end of it, but it's kind of priming. It sets the pace. When you create that factor inside of your business, if you're doing online businesses, if you're selling a course, if you have something, a coaching program or a course that you're selling, when you create the priming, you set people in a mood, which free, like the word free is freaking powerful. If you want to use that concept Give out some of your stuff for free, and people can start tasting what you got to offer. And then when it's time for them to buy something from you, they'll just jump on it. And that's why you could see from a 45 clicks, I can make $1,000 days. It's because of the whole concept of priming. So when people go to my stuff, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook, you're watching right now, I give a lot of free information. So the whole concept of priming, it sets them in the mood. So on the time that I have to sell, whether it's a business opportunity, whether it's a book, whether it's whatever, whether it's a webinar, whether it's a course, on the time that I need to sell it, or if I set it up on automation, by the time the person gets to it, they've already received so much from you where it's like, okay, buying something for 97 bucks or buying something for $2.97, it's not a problem at all. Sac passe, Jenny. What's going on, man? Watching from the Philippines. What's up, Guy? Chilling. Dallas in the house. Pound that. Yeah. Awesome. So the whole concept, guys, of priming is to set people in the mood. And the way that you could do that is giving out free stuff. Hey, this is a blueprint. You know, I have capture pages that gives out here's 10 blueprint, whatever, free 10 or whatever. Here's a free video that shows you how you can create $1,000 a day inside of your business with with no paid traffic. You know, I'm not against paid traffic, but the most insane ROI is free traffic, which is awesome. You know, it's not free because you have to create the traffic. You have to create something for it, but you're not paying money to get that traffic, which is cool. And what I just showed you was free traffic. I'm not paying anything for it. Now, the second concept that I want to share with you guys is the mirror neurons, okay? This is the behavior that is recycled by observing something or the same action being performed by somebody else, okay? It's like right now. If I tell you right now, man, just think about lemon. Like, think about lemon juice, or you pouring it in your, think about you squeezing lemons in your mouth. Like, how it would make you feel, right? Just think about it for a second. Like, automatically you say that you're gonna start thinking like your mouth probably will get watery, and you can start feeling the feeling because I say it, and you play it in your mind, like the imagery of it, or even if you think about it, or maybe even see some food, or sometimes, you know, like big companies use it a lot, like commercials like McDonald's, and you've seen the stuff on TV, the burgers look so juicy, and then you drive to the drive-through, it's like, I'm hungry as hell, I've seen this stuff on TV, but it's not the same thing that I get in the drive-through. It's the whole concept of mirroring neurons. They understand how this whole thing works. You know, you might see it, it looks juicy, and then you start being hungry, then you feel like, man, the next time you're hungry, what you're thinking about is that burger that you seen on TV, then you think it's gonna be that juicy or that big, and then when you get there, it's not as big as it is. You know, it's this whole concept of creating that factor inside of you, and you can create the same factor for yourself inside of your business, okay? By showing people how certain things are done, which is like what I'm showing you right now. By showing people how certain things are done, they're gonna be more than ready to go and do it themselves, okay? Like, if I show you guys how to make videos, and then I show you the results that you can actually create from the videos, by the time that you want to create them for yourself, you have this excitement that's already created inside of you, because you mirror my feeling. You understand where I'm coming from because we're on the same page, and it's so powerful. So that's one of the concepts that you can actually use inside of your business to get people to do what you want them to do, and that's going to help you increase ROI, which is going to give you insane. Like, when I mean insane ROI, it's going to increase your ROI. Your EPC is going to go through the roof, and you're going to create some amazing results. Okay, you're going to create some amazing results. So yeah. What's up, my neighbor? What's up, neighbor? Rose is my neighbor. All right, Rose. What's going on, Joe Lever? What's going on, man? Joe's crushing it, man. But anyway, I had someone who called me earlier, and they were saying, yo, dude, like, I'm not winning in my business. Like, how can I get to speak with you, and how can I get, and I think it's the fact that a lot of people see it, they want it, but most people are not willing to put in the work to actually make it happen. Like, we'll talk about making videos, and my goal is to make 365 videos for this year. Next year, I'm probably gonna take a break. I'm probably just gonna make a video like every week. But this year, I wanna push it to a whole next level. I wanna push it to 365 videos for the year, and that's why I do this lives every single day. That's why I make a video every single day. I mean, to a lot of people, it might seem like a lot of work, but hey, I mean, to me, it's not a lot of work at all. It's just pushing out there. Like I said, with the whole concept of priming, if you create those content, they're gonna prime your prospects, and by the time that you get them into buying something, if they've seen your stuff so many times, or they've seen what you got to offer so many times, by the time that they ready to make a buying decision, you get to go. So you can start like this, like on a 48 clicks, you can make $1,000, which is mad cool on free traffic. So 48 clicks to make $1,000, and those are continuously every single day. That's affiliate income and different other stuff, and this is all coming from videos. And that's why I tell you, videos is powerful. Like, if I tell you can make videos and make $1,000 a day, would you make them? Like seriously, like, people say, dude, like, I don't want to make videos. I don't want to make 365 videos for the year. I mean, if I tell you that you can make videos and make 1K a day without having to go work a job, would you make them? I mean, the answer is obvious. If that's what you want to do, yeah, the whole concept is that you want to learn how to do it. But anyway, I'm actually recording for a course that I have coming out. That's going to be coming out really, really soon. So if you haven't, add yourself to the Facebook group. I have a Facebook group. If you want to learn how to use videos to take yourself to the next level, I have a Facebook group called YouTube Profit Maximizer. Look for it. YouTube. I might put the link at the end of this live. You can add yourself to the group, and I'm gonna keep adding more value in there. And when the course is ready, I think today I recorded about 6 videos in the modules. So we got 6 videos down, got some more to go. But once you have a blueprint, I believe the people that will follow the blueprint, and if they stay consistent and take action, you guys will create some amazing results. Like, you will see some like insane ROI. Like, your EPC will go to a whole next level. Like, you won't need thousands of clicks in order for you to make thousands of dollars. Most people, they need 1,000 clicks in order for them to make $1,000, because the EPCs are right. The EPC is more likely $1 per click. Okay. Now, if you wanna use my own strategies and bring your EPCs to, like mine right now is anywhere between $15,000 to $20,000 a clicks on free traffic, and I use this 2 concept that I told you about, is to be able to prime your audience when they come in, when they see what you got to offer, even before they get to making the buying decision or even thinking about buying. And by the time that they get to the buying decision, it's a lot easier. What's going on, Manny? How you guys doing? So do you guys have any questions on this stuff that I just shared with you guys? Do you guys have any questions on this whole stuff? Creating insane ROI with videos. What's up? What's up, Joe? What's up, Mark? What's going on, Mark? Mark Nelly. What's up, Joe? So we ain't got no questions. So hopefully this was valuable to you, and you can use it. I don't know. And you can use it inside of your business, taking yourself to the next level, and start creating some amazing ROI for yourself and your business and your family. Yeah. So what do I use as reference in psychology for sales? Carlton asks, what do I use as reference in psychology? Well, I mean, a lot of times sales is gonna be based on emotions. Like most of the time, people they buy based on how they feel. Most things that we buy is on how we feel about it. Like this microphone that I bought. Real quick. I recorded on it today, and I recorded on my computer. Is it that much of a big difference? Um, uh, Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't say it right properly or whatever. But to me, it's not that much of a crazy astronomical difference. But the feeling that I had at the moment was, yo, I need to create the best course. I want everything. So I'm gonna get a mic. I'm gonna get the filter. I'm gonna get a camera. I'm gonna get all these other things. It's the emotion that I'm feeling at the moment. Or maybe you get to a sales page and then people start talking about, hey, I was living in a basement at my mother house, and the whole deal. You guys know the breakdown on how it goes, and I started making money online, which is not always not true. Most of the time, a lot of the people who make it happen, they come from the bottom. Like myself, I have, kind of a similar story, but when you selling, you definitely need to understand how people feel. Not in a way for you to trick people, although you can use that information. If you want to use that information to trick people, whatever you want to do is you can use it as your own term. But you gotta understand how people feel, because a lot of the time that people buy based on their feelings. Most of the time people buy either for pain or pleasure, like people talks about that. If you understand the pain, you can either sell them on that, or if you understand the pleasure. So I think psychology, it's gonna be, like Mike Williams said, he loves that mic. I probably need to understand the setting. I love it too. I think it's a great mic. But like I said, Carlton, you definitely have to understand, people and how they think and their thought process. The more you understand people, the easier it's going to be for you to relate to them. The easier it's going to be for you to mirror how they feel, and the easier it's going to be for you to get your product that can make a difference in their lives. So, yo, what's up, my brother Mike? Yo, follow Mike. He's amazing. This guy is a motivator, father, always helping people. I don't know how he does it, man, with kids and being a cop and still crushing it. So it's totally crazy. But anyway, guys, we're talking about insane ROI with videos. So this is from videos, 1K day. This is all from video. 48 clicks to make $1,000. And these are either every day or every other day. That's why I say, like, I'm coming out of a course that I'm going to show you guys how to make videos to create insane ROI, whether you're promoting your business, whether you have your own product, whether you want to sell a different opportunity, whether you want to silently just crush things. Yeah, you guys can, if you guys have the blueprints and you understand how to do certain things, I think it's going to be so beneficial. It's going to be so beneficial that you don't have to figure out everything on the way, through your mistakes. If you have a blueprint, something you can follow, and it's like, okay, here's what you got to do. Here's the step-by-step on how to do it. And you follow the stuff, you stay consistent. I think you can create some crazy EPC, while other people are worrying about getting $1 per click or $2 per click, you can start getting $25 per clicks on your stuff. You can start getting $20 per clicks. So every click that you get is worth, $20, which is great, on free traffic to put on top of it. So, but anyway, guys, there was another thing I wanted to mention to you guys. Totally forgot about it, but we'll keep it as that for now, and then we'll just crush it. Yesterday I spoke about income proof, and there was someone who mentioned to me, like, dude, like, I want to be the one with the income. I'm tired of seeing the income. I want to be the one with the income. And I was like, dude, I used to feel the same way too. I wanted to be the one with the income, but until I understood those processes, although I could see those people that creates those cool income online, but I didn't have their processes. I didn't understand how they were doing it. Although like I might have understand it, but I had self-limiting beliefs. I had all these things, all this garbage that I had to work on before I can even get to the level that they already gone through. So, I mean, we do not get results based on our desire, but we get results based on our on where we are, based on our work, based on our belief system. So BS stands for belief system. So if we believe that we can do this stuff and we fight for it, we grow, we keep pushing, soon it becomes us creating the type of results that we're seeing. But if we, on the other hand, like pushing it and rejecting it and say, hey, I don't think it's ever going to be me, I don't think I can ever do this, well, more likely it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen for you. So you got to start transitioning and start thinking, okay, how can I create that same results for myself, for my life? And then boom, this stuff still happen. Yo, for a newbie, would you suggest video marketing as a marketing strategy? Yes, I highly recommend. Even if you're a newbie, get started with your video. Just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. Develop your own charisma. Be yourself. If you're a newbie, get started. And I think it's powerful to be able to communicate with people like this. Even if you don't have an audience yet, you can start building it. And the fact that you guys can see me and we can communicate, it's like we're in a room and we're kind of communicating together. And the fact that you have access to live even it makes it even much more fun, because people can ask you questions, you can answer them. So I know, like, with a lot of people, is that you just have to get over yourself. When you're a newbie, it's like you have all this self-limiting belief that I don't know what I'm going to talk about, or maybe people will judge me, or maybe I'll sound dumb. I used to have all these things in my mind, like, before I crank up a video, maybe I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. Maybe I'll sound dumb. Maybe people won't understand me, or they won't embrace my message, and all of these crazy things. But once I start letting them go and start working on developing myself and understand that I'm here to make a difference, the information that I'm providing, it can actually take someone's life, and they can go from being broke down. They can go from even people being suicidal, not having any dream, or they can go from everybody around them not believing themselves, and then find someone, or find something, or find a mentor, or find some type of light, and understand that it is possible, and understand that, this stuff is going to make a difference. So when I start thinking about the positive aspect to it, I stop worrying about how I feel. Then I start worrying about the message. I start worrying about, what I have, what difference it can make into someone's life. So I think it's going to be one of the biggest things that most people just have to overcome. Just overcoming yourself and understand that you're here to make a difference. So it doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter, what I think. And I'm just, I'm just gonna do my calling, what I'm called to be. And I was making these videos when I had nobody watching them, and I'm still making them now, even when I have thousands of people that can watch a video. So I mean, the whole goal is to understand that behind your messages, even if you can touch one soul, you can make a difference. It matters. At the end of the day, it matters. And yeah, and I think the more that I let go, the more I learn to let go of myself, my fears, my insecurities, and understand that there's so much more people like myself in the world than there are people who are different than me. So I made it a goal that if I ever overcome my insecurities, that I'll reach out to those other people that faces the same thing. So therefore, it started creating this relatable factor where people feel like, okay, I can relate to this guy. And if you have the courage to step out and, be vulnerable, and grow, and people can see it, and a lot of people can start relating to your story and understand that, yeah, this lady or this guy, she went from the bottom and grow, and now look at where she's at. She's an inspiration. So you know, if you want to become iconic, you're definitely gonna have to grow past your insecurities, grow past them, or do it still with them until you can do it without them. But anyway, that's my stuff for you for tonight. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys had a great day. You crushed it for your business today. As far as other things, paid traffic. Someone asked me. Let's see what I got going on with paid traffic. Now, what I showed you earlier was free traffic. Now, let me show you paid traffic. Do you guys want to see paid traffic? Like paid traffic, what I got going on as far as paid traffic. I'll show you with free traffic. I'm getting anywhere between 45 clicks that creates thousands of dollars. So like $25 per click. Now, as far as paid traffic goes, let me look at my paid traffic for today, and I'll let you guys know what some of the results that I have with paid traffic. Okay. All right. So hold on. That'll refresh this page. All right. So with paid traffic, I'm running a couple of different stuff. So this is one on my account, and I spent about $559 on, so $559 on paid one of the account on paid traffic, and I'll show you as far as sales goes. $559 it creates in this program, one of the program that I'm pushing with paid traffic. It creates 13 sales so far for today. So these sales are what is it, 90 times, so you do 90 times 13. So if you do 90 times 13, you'll understand why, and understand a little bit of ROI. So we do 90 times 13 on this offer. All right, so that's like 1,170. So if I spend $500 and I make 1,170, that's like 100% ROI. And if you understand how to run business, if you can spend $500 to make $1,000, would you spend $500 to make $1,000? That's on paid traffic. Now, another thing you gotta understand, when you run paid traffic, you're getting leads. So although with the instant value of a customer, which would be $90, which equates to $1,170, that's the instant value of a customer. But if you're looking at the lifetime value of a customer, you're looking at your leads that you're getting. How many leads? What's my lead flow for the day? How many leads that I got from there? I'm not even gonna go into my leads, but I think it's anywhere between 400 to 500 leads. So all those counts, and then you're looking at back end and all those other things. So building a business, it's not complicated. Like, I don't want it to sound like crazy complicated right now, but it's when you put all the pieces together, it's becoming more amazing, because you understand it's not just 1 + 1 = 2. It's like 1 + 1 times 2, divided by 1 times 5. Although it might sound complicated, but for someone who loves math, it's like, yeah, okay, I got the answer. It's the same thing. In the beginning, your business will be 1 + 1 = 2. That's what you want. You want it to be very simple, and I think, simplicity is amazing. It's great. Most people want simple stuff, which is awesome. But some of the most amazing, buildings, or some of the most amazing, I'm looking for the word, can't find it. Okay, some of the most amazing, whatever, they are complicated in nature. You don't just have something that looks amazing without some type of complication. Like the average person does not understand how to put it all together. Like you see a building that stands so tall, there's so many different details, like a car, like a Lamborghini. Like the average person, there's so many different details. You lift up the hood, the motor looks crazy. Like, you know, there's so many different details. So I think when you think about creating something amazing, a lot of people also hold the fact that you want it to be simple, simplicity. In the beginning, yeah, you want it to be simple so you can start growing. But as you grow and you get to the next level, don't be afraid of things that's going to be complicated. Don't be afraid of the fact that sometimes it's going to get, what you do is going to be complicated, and sometimes the average person is not going to understand how to do it in the beginning, you know. So there's going to be baby steps to grow. The same way, if you just getting started as someone who's just learning how to play the piano, or someone who's been playing for 7 years, they probably not gonna be at the same level. They probably know certain chords and certain stuff that you're gonna have to learn and grow. It doesn't mean that you can never play the piano. You can start small, but as you get better, there's gonna be certain chords that you're gonna have to learn, like C7, and there's all different things you're gonna have to learn. I mean, it's the same thing with what you're doing, and I think a lot of people, they looking for yeah, wonders of the world. And a lot of people is looking for the easier version of things, which there's no problem with that. And I think a lot of people get sold on the idea that it's always gonna be easy, or it's the easy thing, it's the easiest thing. If it was so easy, everybody would do what I'm doing right now. Like everybody would be creating this crazy lifestyle, this crazy amazing income online, this crazy whatever they want. It's not easy. So but it's worth it. You know, you got to go through the process and growing. And once you grow, you understand what you're doing, it gets a lot easier. It gets way easier. You know, once you make your first video, like making your first video, it's not easy. Being consistent with making videos, it's not easy. But once you make them all the time, you pass your fear, you pass people judging me, you pass all that stuff, it gets easier for you to just crank up the camera and make a video, because you've been doing it for a while now. You kind of know what to expect. You've been in the process. You've been learning and growing. Okay? But anyway, guys, I wanted to share this stuff with you. Hopefully you do find value in this video. If you do, please like it. Share it with somebody. Leave a love down below. Let me know you like this stuff. Share it with somebody. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. Give me some feedback. Share this video. I think other people will find massive value in this stuff. And, you know, there's no links. You don't have to buy anything. I don't really care if you do or not. You guys can see I still create income, whether it's free or paid traffic. So to me, it's not really about selling you guys that's on my page. It's more about helping you guys, showing you what's possible, or maybe if it's an encouragement to you that you know, hey, I can do this, I can grow to that level. Awesome. Pound that. Pow. You know, whatever it can be. Let it be an inspiration to you and how you can grow yourself to the next level. So the name of the group is going to be YouTube Profit Maximizer. That's going to be the name of the course. And I'm looking to launch that by next month. I'm working with my designer and some other people. It's going to be cool. We're going to have some affiliates. We'll have some affiliate prizes and get some cool stuff for you guys. But anyway, guys, appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys later. Bye.